What's going on, guys? Cygnus here. Today we're going to be taking a look at how to get a very popular gem in the twinking world, the Steady Talasite. This guide should work for vets and free-to-play. If you're a vet and you don't want to pay the absurd auction house prices, you can do this on a higher level character. I picked a druid because flight form is awesome. No matter your account status, you're going to need Outlands Mining and Outlands Jewelcrafting. You can pick both of these up from the trainers in Shatra. If you can't be asked to mine and the prices of ore on your server is relatively cheap, you can just go buy the ore and follow the WoW Professions guide to get up to 50. After you pick those up, you're going to head to Hellfire Peninsula. Here's the route I used with flying. I'm sure you can do a similar route just fine with a free-to-play ground mount. Go ahead and mine every node you see until you get a stack of 100 Fel Iron Ore. Then go ahead and prospect all of that, and it should get you to Jewelcrafting level 20. Then you're just going to have to craft a couple raw gems in order to hit 25. You just need to craft a couple of these, and it should get you right to 25, no problem. Next, we're going to head to one of my favorite zones, Nagrand. If you're free to play, you can just hang out in one of these caves on either side of Hala. There are always two nodes that respawn within about 90 seconds from one another. So if you don't feel like running back and forth, you can just hole up in here for a couple hours, maybe order a pizza, throw on some Netflix, and get your farm on. If you're on a vet, you can do the same thing, or fly back and forth between the caves, and by the time you make it to the other cave, both nodes should have been respawned. You're gonna have to farm at least 200 adamantite ore and like 10 primal earths for this next part. If you get any Oshugun crystal powder samples, do not delete these, you'll need them later. After prospecting all of that, you should have at least 40 adamantite powder and probably more than 10 primal earth after mining all of that. And then if you have god tier luck like I do, you get 3 talasites in 200 ore, which should never happen. Find a forge and craft 10 mercurial adamantites. This should be enough to get you from 25 to 35, but you know, sometimes RNG do be like that and you gotta go out and farm a little bit more. From 35 to 40, just go ahead and craft another yellow gem. I used the Sovereign Shadow Draenite as an example. Then you're gonna need to farm another 20 adamantite ore so that you can craft these adamantite bars. And now you're gonna craft 10 heavy adamantite rings. This should get you all the way to 50, no problem. But like I said, RNG do be like that, so sometimes you just gotta craft whatever green gem you have just to get you over that last little hump. Remember how I said to keep those Oshugun crystal powder samples? Well, you're gonna need 40 of those, and if you didn't get 40 from sitting in the cave or running back and forth, you can head over to Sunspring Post. It's a solid alternative if you enjoy role-playing the slaughter of a village. Once you've got your 40 crystal samples, then you're gonna head over to Hala. Now, if your faction doesn't control Hala, you're gonna need to take control of it, because there's not a whole lot of action happening here nowadays. Back in the day, what would happen is an opposite faction would take control of these wyvern outposts and then bomb the guards below. Nowadays, the scaling isn't too great for the wyvern bombs, so you might as well just run in there and kill them. I do not know how these guards scale at level 20. They could hit like trucks, or you could melt right through them, I'm not sure. Obviously on a level 40, I was able to go in and not have any problem at all. Then you sit around and hide for about 10 minutes until you fully capture it, and these guys will spawn. Go ahead and talk to the researcher and turn in the Hala research token quest 4 times. And just like that, you buy the pattern from the other fella. And then if you have as good of RNG as I did, go ahead and craft your 3 Steady Talasites you got in the making of this video. Alright guys, that's it. Thanks again for watching. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you want more level 20 Twink content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace!